guys. Oh, it's Georgina. Zathros is human. And I wanted to talk to you about something that is dear to my heart. Um, but first I wanted to talk to you about, who I am and why I'm doing this. So we all know that Black Lives Matter, right? And I'm black, and my life matters. And I've been needing a way to express my frustration with the current state of America and not fall into the mires of depression. The mires of depression. They suck. Anyway, so I'm really actually doing this for myself. I don't really expect more than 5 people to see this. And if you were the 6th person watching this, thank you. Anyway, so depression. Some statistics. Let's see. About 3 million people a year are diagnosed with depression. 3 million people a year, that's about 1% of the US population. Diagnosed. That is not counting the people who do not go to doctors, and that's not counting the people who suffer in silence. There has been a lot of information out there that tells us that depression is not a character flaw. It is a disease. It is a physical disease. Our brains are different, and this is true. But as a black person growing up, you are told you are indoctrinated to being a strong black person, a strong black woman. And strong black women don't cry, and strong black women don't have depression, and strong black women find ways of working through. It's tough. It's tough. My struggle with depression, I would say, started at a very early age. I was painfully shy. I wanted to hide, make myself smaller than, because I always felt less than. I don't know where that comes from. My first real experience with depression came right after I got pregnant for the first time. I was 13 years old. I got pregnant the first time I had sex. It happens. It happened to me. Crazy. I ultimately had an abortion. This was the summer right before high school. And I entered high school extremely depressed. Because although I was lucky to have a mother who supported me having an abortion, we just didn't talk about it. And so I had all of these feelings of guilt and shame churning inside me, and I had nobody to speak to. And my depression showed itself in how much I slept, and how much I ate, and how much I bathed, and how much I communicated with people. I became extremely isolated, and this lasted for years. I mean, I would have moments of clarity where things were happy because good things have happened in my life. I've been very lucky. But then there have been those moments where I have been almost suicidally depressed. And it doesn't feel good. And it wasn't just a matter of picking myself up by my bootstraps and getting out of bed and working hard. Because if it were that easy, I'd be doing it. Because nobody wants to feel depressed. Nobody wants to feel like the safest place they can be is underneath their covers, away from the world. So some of the ways that people have traditionally dealt with depression have been therapy, talk therapy. Hi, I'm depressed. Okay, talk to me. Okay, awesome. Some people have been medicated for depression. I was one of those people. I was given Lexapro and Wellbutrin for a number of years. I like to call Lexapro no sex pro because it completely made me numb from the neck down, and life literally was gray. Like 50 Shades of? No, it wasn't 50 Shades of Gray. It was fucking dull. I had no feeling. That was for years. So I decided that really wasn't the best, the most beneficial route for me. Talk therapy was. Some people self-medicate. Some people, and don't judge there, because people are doing the best that they can with the resources that they have. Not everybody has health insurance to go to a therapist. Not everybody has health insurance to afford medication. Another thing that I found that has helped me when I can beat the inertia has been physical exercise. I danced for a while, I pole danced for a while. Recently got a dog, Zathros, and he forces me to be more active, and he actively helps me combat my depression, which I still grapple with on a daily basis. Other things that have helped have been music, and tapping into my creativity, which is what I'm doing now. This is what I'm doing now. Speaking to you is also helping me with my depression, because it's tough. And if you are somebody who's struggling with this, you're not alone. You really are not alone. I know it's hard to reach out to somebody. It's hard, especially when you're feeling isolated. If you're having a suicidal crisis, there's a number you can call the suicide prevention hotline. They are 1-800-273-8255. 800-273-8255. They speak English and Spanish 24/7. I've called this number. I've called this number. They help. Thank you for listening to this episode of Zathros Asks. Feel free to ask me any questions or comments. Leave comments. I think the comments will be down here, right? And thank you for your time. All right. Peace.